So in the last part, we talked about the fundamental rules of meeting new people and how to interact with people. But in this video, we are not going to talk about the basic rules. We will talk about some advanced rules that will help you in making new friends. So let's just get to the point. So the first point is give sincere appreciation. Most of the time when we see someone doing something good, then we don't appreciate them. But if the same person does a wrong thing, then we condemn them. But if you change this one thing and give sincere appreciation for someone doing a great work, then it's good and it will help you bond with people on many different scales and even make them like you. And now comes the second point. The second point is be a good listener, because if you're meeting a person for the first time, you want to know about him or her, and if you will do all the talking, then it's not what you want. You won't get to know about them, and all you will be doing is just imposing your views on them, even if you don't want to. And if you have watched my first video, then you would know that everybody just care about themselves, and that's what it's all about. If you are the only one going to talk, then it's not gonna happen. They're just gonna ignore you. So be a good listener. Listen to their problems or their ideas or whatever they have to say, because people nowadays are lonely and they just want to open up. Of course, they are not going to tell you all their deep and darkest desires or their secrets, but obviously they will tell you something generic or something about themselves which will help you understand them. And the third point is talk in the terms of other people's interest. And this is one of the most important points you're gonna get in this video, because most of the time what people don't think about is other people's interest, what other people enjoy, and what are the topics that other people are interested in. If you go in a new environment, you are also gonna find that their interests are different than yours. So it might seem impossible to just have a conversation with them because their interests are different. So they are gonna talk about different things which you don't know about. So what can you do about it? The solution is very simple. Just ask them about their interest and ask about the basic things that you don't know about it. And if you are meeting that person for the second time, you might just do a revision a night before and learn about the topics that they are interested in. It will give you a head start. And be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. And let me tell you an unconventional truth. Almost all people you meet feel themselves superior than you in some way, and a sure way to their heart is to let them realize, even if it is a little subtle detail, to let them know that they are. And you can do it simply by recognizing their importance, and remember to recognize it sincerely. And the fourth point is also very important, because if you don't concentrate on this point, you are sure to make enemies on your way of self-improvement. And that's what you don't want to do. You want to make some friends, not enemies. So what is that point? That fourth point is show respect to other people's opinion. Never say that they are wrong. And I'm not telling you to do it all the time. I'm just telling you to do it only the first time you meet that person. And you must be wondering that why am I telling you to do it? The reason is simple. People only take criticism seriously from those they respect. And when you meet someone for the first time, then they don't know you. So what is the reason for them to accept your criticism? It's very simple. Even if they are wrong, and I'm not telling you to appraise when they are blatantly wrong. I'm just telling you to do it when they're subtly wrong about something, or it's just a fact that won't affect anybody. But if they are blatantly wrong, then you know what to do. And the last point can be very uneasy for some people to do, but it's very important. And that is to admit when you are wrong. It is a very easy way to disarm other people. If you will accept all your insecurities and admit that you are wrong, when you are genuinely wrong, then it will help you to disarm your opponent. Because if someone lies about them not being wrong or just simply don't admit it, the other people want that feeling of importance. And how are they gonna get it? They're gonna get it by berating you about you being wrong. But if you do it yourself, then what will happen? They won't have a say in it, because you admitted that you are wrong. And when you admit it, do it sincerely. Show them that how sorry you feel about it and why you are not going to do it again. Because if you can convince them, then it's easy. And remember to say all the derogatory things yourself that you think the other person will say about you, because then they won't have any argument left to say, and it will also help to destroy the argument before it even begins. And let me tell you something, when you keep this point in your mind, you will not feel uneasy about criticizing yourself. In fact, you will love it because you know what you are avoiding by doing it. And some people may be wondering, what if the other person is wrong? What if the other person is not fully right, or should I say half right? Listen carefully. When we are right, let's just try to win them playfully and tactically. And if you want to win them to your way of thinking, then it's very easy to do it if you do it by apologizing, because that will surprise them. And if you are being honest, then they will know it. Because if you remember the points in the previous video, I told you that other people can feel your energy. So now I have told you all the points about making friends. And in the next part, I will tell you about how to be a good leader. So stay tuned if you wanna be a leader. So keep grinding and I will see you soon.